Hey everyone, welcome. I hope you're doing very wonderful. So today I'm going to do a full face. I'm going to get back into the new Anastasia Beverly Hills mini eyeshadow palette in Spice. I have done a first impression video on this palette along with the sugar palette. I will link those videos below. But before I get right into everything, my name is Carrie. Please consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And for those of you already subscribed, you guys are I have the best subscribers. Thank you guys so much for your just gracious, wonderful, loving support. I appreciate it. All right, so I do have my face already prepped. I do have the Urban Decay all-nighter. No, the Urban let's start over with that. The Urban Decay, I'm getting it confused with my setting sprays. The eyeshadow primer potion in original, and then my face primer is the NYX Pore Filler. And yes, I did cut it because it is at the teensy weensy bottom of the barrel. But you guys, if you're not cutting, let me show it to you. It wouldn't come out, but I knew I still had a little bit of product in there, so I cut it. And then I just use a little spatula, which you can order from Amazon, to pull the product out, because I still have probably about 5 more uses out of this. So if you guys are not cutting, you know, the packages that you're able to cut and getting that product, you're missing out on a lot of money, basically. And then I just put it in like a little baggie to keep it from drying out. So that's how I do that. But let's get into foundation. I did buy a new shade of the Tier Cushion Foundation. This was on sale for Amazon Prime Days for 15 bucks. I think it's normally 25, but this one's in 29N Natural Beige. I have another shade that is 24N Latte, but it's a little light for my skin tone. So I said the next time they go on sale, I'm going to order a couple shades darker. So I have used this already. I'm going to use a brush. You guys, the cushion works well, but it just takes me forever. So I'm going to just use a BK Beauty brush to blend this out. So I'm not here for 10 years trying to blend this out and losing my mind. I'm like, I ain't got time for all that. Okay, guys, the foundation is finally blended out. Even with a brush, it takes me a really long time. I don't know why. I guess maybe it's the formula. So I'm just going to accept the fact that it's just going to take me a little bit longer to use the product. But I do like the finished result. The Tier Cushion Foundation just ever so slightly does settle into my fine lines right here, but everywhere else it looks really, really pretty. So, and I do think that this shade is actually perfect for my skin tone. The 29N Natural Beige, yeah, it did work a lot better. All right, let's do something with these unruly eyebrows real quick. Brush them out. I'm going to use my favorite. It's the Billion Dollar Beauty Universal Eyebrow Pencil. It's such a great product, and it's really smooth. It doesn't ever dry out. It's kind of like a gel formula, but it just works so well. Just blends really nicely. Easy to use, basically, is what I'm saying. All right, the brows are done. Let's brush them out. Let's make them look halfway decent. You guys, your brows, they're never going to be even. They're never going to be perfect. Just accept it. Just accept it. I don't know how people get these perfect brows. I don't know if it's microblading or they just get them done, but I envy them. I say those are beautiful brows. I wish I had that, but I don't. I mean, I guess I could go pay for microblading, but I don't want to. I don't want to. All right, anyways, maybe in the future. Maybe in the future. Okay, so now let me find my bronzer. What kind of bronzer do I want to use? Oh, I'm going to use this. I'm going to use the Urban Decay Beached Bronzer in Bronzed. How clever of them with that name. But I really like this formula, you guys. It's really good. All right. Always like bronzing. I feel like I get life back into my face. Ooh, I can hear my son getting into the snacks. He did eat a breakfast at least, but I'm like, dude, you can't eat chips for breakfast. You can't eat ice cream for breakfast, okay? You just can't do that. His excuse will be, well, Mom, you were filming and I didn't want to bother you by asking. Now I'm going to have to set the rule of, hey, no snacks. If you can't ask me, you don't get into them. Okay, the bronzing is done. And you guys, my hair is driving me crazy. Like, I can see these flyaways. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take a little bit of setting spray and I'm just going to spray my hair. Let's see what that does. I can't find a hairspray that is unscented. I mean, I probably could find one on Amazon, but otherwise I would just use hairspray. Okay, anyways, let's just ignore my hair. All right, let's go in with blush. I'm gonna use the Fenty Beauty Hot Cheeks in Juicy Peach. You guys, this is a phenomenal blush. The formula on this is incredible. It is so easy to use and it's so beautiful. I know I've said this before. It reminds me of NARS Orgasm. It seems like it's the same formula, even though I think the Orgasm is, or the NARS Orgasm is a peaked undertone, where this one has like a peach undertone. But honestly, I don't think you're gonna be able to tell the difference once they're on the cheeks. I should do a comparison, but the NARS one is one of my favorites as well. Really, really pretty. So pretty. Gosh, I wish they would come out with more shades. They only have 3 in this line and it's limited edition. Ooh, nice little glow. Beautiful. So beautiful. All right, moving on. Let's set these brows. I think I'm going to use the LA Girl Brow Perfect. It's just a clear brow setting gel. Set. I probably should have done this step after the eyes, but that's all right. We can always go back. All right. Now, oh, concealer. Oh my gosh, you guys, I almost forgot about concealer. Normally I like to do concealer before my blush and my bronzer, but you know, I has the dumb today, you guys. All right, so I'm going to use my Essence Keep Me Covered. I'm in Shell. It does a really nice job of brightening, but then also giving me the coverage that I want. It's a really good formula. It's like $5. I'm using my e.l.f. Camo Concealer Sponge to just blend that out. This is also one of my favorite ways to blend out my concealer underneath the Anissa brush, which I don't have in here at the moment. All right, concealer is blended out. Let me just, a little bit of that blush. Let me just, maybe I lost a little bit as I put that. All right, now I need to set, oh, you know what? I forgot my under eye setting powder in my bathroom. I'm gonna just go in with the AOA Studio Perfect Setting Powder. I don't like this as much, of course, as my Pat McGrath under eye setting powder, but in a pinch, it will do. Using a rougher 35 to set that. Very good, very good. You guys, this AOA Studio, I want to say it's less than $2. You can get it from Shop Miss A. I'll link it below. All right, now I think it is time to get into the Spice Palette. So like I mentioned before, I did already do a first impression with the swatches and all that good stuff, talking all about it. So I'm just going to go through this probably pretty quickly. There is no shade names. It's just A123, B123, C123. So I'm going to go into A1. If you go on Anastasia Beverly Hills or even Ulta's website, it'll tell you what each shade is, like if it's a matte, if it's a, you know, shimmer, duochrome, like what type it is. Oh, it's pretty. Let's add a little bit more. That shade is nice. This is the lightest shade in the palette, so it doesn't really offer a brow bone highlight. You guys know how much I love a good brow bone highlight, but it doesn't have one, so that's okay. We improvise. We move on. Let's go into that shade right here. That would be C1. And the other thing about this is that the mattes have a little bit of like flecks of shimmer in there, like little flecks of glitter. I don't particularly like that. I feel like if you're going to give me a matte shade, give me a matte shade, or don't call it a matte. But anyways, it's still really beautiful. Like that shade is really nice. I'm not sure. Am I even seeing any of the flecks of shimmer in there? All right, let's just keep blending this out. This is, by the way, a Refer 14, in case you guys were wondering. It's really, really good for hooded eyes, which I have severe hooded eyes. Not as bad as some, but. Okay, I'm gonna take the first brush. No more, I'm just gonna kind of blend out. Or, I mean, I'm not adding anymore. I mean, what a beautiful, it's a beautiful little palette. I mean, and that blended beautifully. All right, I'm gonna add a little bit more of that shade on the Refer 14. I'm going underneath. Okay, nice, very, very nice. So this shade right here, which would be C2, looks like a metallic. I'm wondering, do I need to add the glitter glue? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm just gonna add the glitter glue because, you know, why not just err on the side of caution? I have learned that the glitter glue helps the longevity and also brightens it up. I'm gonna use the NYX glitter glue, and I'm just gonna put that right on the lid, inner corner, and I am gonna bring it up and over in my crease and into my transition, because we're gonna add razzle dazzle. All right, so let's go into this shade right here, C2. It is a metallic. Let's just put that all over the lid. Just gonna tap it on. Okay. Put a little bit of it in my crease, in my transition, a little bit just by default got into my inner corner. Look at my finger. All right, so now I'm gonna go with a Refer 13 mini, a real small brush. I'm gonna kind of stumped. Okay, how about this one? This would be B1. It's a real bright, or it's a real shimmery color. I'm gonna start that. Let's start that right here in the inner corner. And I'm just gonna tap real gently. And let's start to work it up. Sorry, you guys, if you hear my phone vibrating, I put it on vibrate, and I think my mom is texting me. Well, that's really beautiful. I have to say the shimmers in here, they're stunning, you guys. If you like a lot of sparkle, all right, I'm gonna take my finger, I'm gonna go into that one, and I'm gonna put it right in the middle of the lid here. If you like a lot of sparkle, man, this palette really offers it. If you like warm tones. Ooh, 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 that is so pretty. I'm gonna stop there. I'm gonna tight line with my Pacifica eyeliner. It's in the shade Fringe. It's just a brown. I'm gonna tight line the tops and the bottoms. There we go. Very simple, simple eye. You're not gonna get a lot of diversity of looks because these shades are too similar. Even this like pink one right here is really similar to this shimmer right here. I know on my fingers it looks different, but once you put them on the eye, you're not really going to tell much of a difference from afar. I mean, look at that. Who's going to tell? The cashier? No. The banker? No. Your classmates? No. No one's going to tell. The average person walking around, no one's going to tell. It's not a diss to the palette whatsoever. It's just, I'm just pointing out, you know, the characteristics of the palette. It's beautiful. That eye is stunning. Okay, I'm going to go in with the Benefit Fan Fest mascara. I mean, the eye is very beautiful. You're going to get very very simple looks from this palette. So I think that in itself is a plus. All right, guys, that eye's done. It really is so beautiful. It is simple. it is appropriate for so many occasions. Daytime, just really nice. All right, so now let me do a different look on this eye. Let's see if we can really darken the eye up and really get some intensity, maybe for an evening look. I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna try my best to do that. Let's go into A2. It's another matte with some sparkle in it. Oh God, I'm like, don't do that to our mattes. But anyways, all right. Let's see here. Let's start that in the crease. What I've noticed that even though they might have some flecks of glitter, they are still blending really nicely. So that's a plus. Let's gently bring it upwards. Okay, blending nicely. That's really pretty. Wow, that shade blended beautifully. I thought it was going to be really dark, but it's really not. Nice. Okay, I'm impressed. I'm impressed with that shade. Okay, so now let's go in with C3. This is the darkest shade in the palette. I'm going to take a Refer 15. I'm going to really tap off, you guys. These, you know, Anastasia Beverly Hills. King and queens of kick up. Let's start to put that. Let's just start to place. I'm not worried about blending just yet. Let's just place and then we can blend later. Okay, let's start to bring it into the crease. I'm gonna just keep tapping it to place it and then I'll go in there and blend. It's a gorgeous color. Yeah, that's a nice color. All right, let's go in and start to blend it. Let's take that shade again. Let's go underneath the lower lash line with it. With the Refer 15. Let's add the glitter glue. I'm going to go back in with the NYX. Going to add it to the eyelid and my inner corner, and I'm going to add it to my crease as well. Even into my transition. We're going to add razzle dazzle everywhere. All right, so now let's go in with this middle shade right here. It's some sort of like multi-chrome. I don't remember what it is, you guys. I'd have to go on the website and look, but it is very pretty. It's very bright. So I'm gonna put that on the lid here. Ooh, it's got a green shift to it as well, and it's really pretty. What a super fun color that is. Ooh, and it just glistens. I love how it glistens. All right, I need to get another like small domed brush. Let's use this one. It's a Morphe. I don't know what it is. I can't read it. In fact, I can't read it because it's black on the black handle. Let's go into the pink. Let's put that in the inner corner. And I'm going to bring it kind of up and over, but it is chunky, so tap off a little bit. That pink just adds a little, oh, just such a nice brightness. Let's bring it up and over. Oh, so pretty. Look at how that eye it glistens so beautifully. I do want to add a tiny bit of sparkle to the brow bone. So I'm going to very gently add a little bit of glitter glue. And I'm going to I'll take the same pink. Take that same pink and put it right. Just tap. Ooh. The glow. The sparkle, it is there. All right, so let me take the first Refer. I'm not adding any more, but I'm just gonna gently just kind of get it out of my eyebrows. Gently tap. Oh, it's so pretty. That is so pretty. But that's about as dark as you're gonna get that eye, unless you want to go in with like some maybe black eyeliner or brown eyeliner and just do a really nice wing. Which I'm not going to do. I'm just going to do the tight lining and the mascara. I'm going to use the same eyeliner and the same mascara. Okay, guys, both eyes are done. They both look phenomenal. Before I close out this video and show you the final look, I'm going to do lips. I'm going to go in with the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb Sticks. I think that's how it is, in Fenty Glow. Not going to line or anything. That's kind of the beauty of these glosses. You can just go right in. And if you overline, it's not a big deal. Ooh, stunning. Beautiful. Balmy, a little thick, but comfortable to wear on the lips. It's not like running all over the place. But I do want to add another little tiny bit of extra razzle dazzle. I'm going to go in with the NYX Butter Gloss Bling. And this one is in Bring the Bling. All right, there we go. Gorgeous lips, gorgeous lips. What a nice combo that NYX and Fenty is. All right, now let's go in with the Urban Decay De-Slick. This is a travel size, that's why it's small. Okay, guys, the setting spray is dry. It is time for me to show you the final look. Okay, you guys, this makeup look is complete. That is getting back into the new Anastasia Beverly Hills mini eyeshadow palette in Spice. I love the palette. I do like very simple, quick and easy eye looks, and the quality on this palette is really good, you guys. As you can see, these mattes blended out really beautifully, and these three shades right here in the middle, these sparkly shades really do offer a lot of sparkle. So perfect for the holiday time coming up. You're not going to get a lot of diversity of looks, but you are going to get very simple, easy, and very pretty and fun looks out of this palette. So it just depends on if you like the color story. It's $29. I don't know if they're going to go on sale for Black Friday or anything like that, but I do like it. If you like the color story and you like the looks that I've done, I do think that the palette is worth you know, checking out. I do give the green light. So you guys comment below, tell me what you think. Oh, and by the way, I do like this shade of Tear Tear. I think it's perfect. It's really good. It's not settling too bad into my fine lines at the moment. It's a good, decent foundation, you guys, for a good price. I think normal price is $25. I think I got it for Amazon Prime Days. It was like 15 or something. But anyways, love the lipstick. I like how both of the looks came out. I just like the overall look. But I'm a neutral warm tone lover at heart. So, but comment below, tell me what you think. Please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.